Thank you. You're the best. You're my like. What? Okay. What's the head of the business? Wait. What's the head of the business? Is the head of the business the? Is that the CEO? But who's the one that actually like runs it? Like the CFO?
CFO.
Yeah. Kayla's like the CFO. I'm the CEO. I'm here, and she's got things running in the background. So we have 5 new coaches here, but most of them are in the challenge groups. So everyone kind of knows them, but I wanted to give some heads up to Paula because you're the most newish of all the people. So Katie is also new. She's started back in August.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla's been here over a year and a half. Felicia's been here even longer than that, like 2.5, 3 years.
Almost 2 years.
Awesome.
Yeah. So okay. So welcome to my new people. Housekeeping stuff is we have a new program launching January, Bar Blend. If you haven't seen Kayla's post in the group, because she's sharing all the things and she just shared another video about it. On Monday, we get a free workout. It's only going to be up on Monday. So if you want to try it out, you have to do it on Monday. I'm kind of excited. It's no equipment. I mean, you need like a chair or a couch or something, but you don't actually need like a bar. So I'm super excited. That's going to launch for coaches to purchase early access in December
2nd, I think.
2nd.
I think December 2nd.
December 2nd. So what they're going to do is you can buy December 2nd, and for the first 2 weeks, you'll get access to the full program. What I would recommend doing is not do the first, and then I think they're going to have do you think they're going to have sample workouts, like prep workouts again, like they did for Morning Meltdown?
Here, I'm putting the info in the chat. I heard from Kevin Shaw and forget the name of the creator now, but they're going to do, so like it'll launch on January 13th or so, but the week before is going to be focused on nutrition. So like January 6th, it's actually going to start. So there's going to be stuff before. So I'm kind of feeling like it's just going to be starting like beginning of January. Like that's
okay.
What's going to happen.
But we get first pick, we get purchase, try it out, test it out, look at the meal plans, get all this stuff so we can lead. And so people can start buying December 15th, or the customers can start buying December 15th. Kind of get set up. Beach bars, there's a new beach bar flavor coming out. Is this one the vegan one? I think. Almond something, chocolate almond maybe, something.
Crunch, chocolate almond crunch, I think.
God, see, she's so good at this. And then, and then there is going to be a Black Friday sale happening next week. I don't know what it's going to be. They haven't posted it yet. They probably won't post it until right before. It's usually going to be like they probably still have back stuff of DVDs, so it's probably going to be DVDs, maybe like shaker cups or like weird stuff. Nothing. Shakeology is not going to be on sale. You're not going to get bought on sale.
Yeah,
probably not the performance line. You might get like 1% off if you buy something and for the performance line, but they're not going to discount the big things. It's going to be like random stuff. So
the graphic made it seem like accessories, maybe like
so like
stuff,
sliders, booties, new resistance loops, maybe a pull-up bar, a mat, that kind of thing. So just heads up on that one. Okay, so I'm going to, how do I do this? Leaderboard. Share my leaderboard screen because Kayla told me I had to.
Mostly because I got Success Club too, so.
I know, she's the only one. I was like, why am I sharing this again?
It's like, you should post that because I want some recognition.
Well, I could have been on the win of the week, which could have been the next thing. Gosh.
LOLs. But also, I just think, like, it's a good.
I know, I'm trying to get better. So here's our leaderboard. So Success Club is myself. That's when it says Michael, it's really me, but it's under his account. And then Kayla, so we've changed 1, 2, 3, 4 lives so far, plus some. In terms of recruiters, that's just, again, me and Mike, so 5. All the PV, so this will be interesting for me to share. So this is just what you're buying or selling yourself. So, like, my number's so high because it's a lot of sales, right? Where the numbers are 100s, 200s, that can also just be maybe just from you buying product, which is totally fine. We want to celebrate you because if you're using product, that means you're using the product. That means you're working on your fitness goals. So we want to celebrate that. And then rank advancement, I added this because Caleb guilted me into doing this. So in terms of one coach away from Emerald, so Emerald means 2 coaches. We have Kayla, Edna, Felicia, and Laura all one coach away from being an Emerald coach. So I was just gonna put that one out there just for recognition. So this
How
is our
many
leaderboard.
coaches? Sorry, I'm interrupting because
Go ahead, go interrupt. This is not
How many? What's the first ranking? Like
that one, Emerald.
And how many coaches is that?
2.
2. Okay.
So you
I'm
could do there
finessing
if
one.
that one girl. Yeah. So if you got that one girl, Cassandra.
Yeah, she's thinking about it. I talked to her again. She actually hurt herself in the program doing MM100.
I
So
thought she did something. Did she hurt her leg or something?
yeah, she doing a side lunge. So she's taking it easy. She's still doing them, but she's just modifying a lot.
Well, we can when our winner of the week we can talk with Paula about how it all that matters is nutrition and you can still see results. So I'm gonna try to harp on that and I tried to do that and I've been doing like evening like nutrition check-ins because if we can work out as much as we want, but if you're eating and drinking all the wonderful things, you're gonna just undo the exercise. So we have to make sure the nutrition's in alignment. So you could reiterate that to her. So it's just 2 coaches, 1 on each leg. They both have to have purchased something. So everyone has to have purchased something bought or sold something worth like $50. So, okay. Now this is the only slide I have to share. If you wanted a coach, how do I unstop sharing? Stop share. If you wanted a coach that was going to be like PowerPoint presentations the whole time, no way, Jose, because that's her. We'll trade off. We'll do like every other call, CEO, CFO, so you can get a little bit of both.
Also, if you need any graphics, Kayla's your girl.
Yes, this leaderboard that's all cute and matchy. She did that and just shared it to me.
Guys can do it too. It's all Canva or Word Swag. If you don't have
Yes.
Word Swag, that one's helpful too.
All right, so we could have shared Kayla's recognition now because now we're doing wins of the week. So this would be just, do you have any wins you can share? All of you guys. It can be business, it can be health, it can be personal life. I don't even care what it can be. Like, whatever. You didn't wipe a poopy butt today. I don't know. I mean, because they went on the potty. That's
Gotcha. That never happens.
You're right. But it can be anything, right? So I just thought we could share this because this is what it's about. It's celebrating the wins, and it's about whatever part of your journey. So Kayla helped someone. I don't know. Do you have another win? You set a boundary.
Yeah, no, I set a boundary for myself. I took a mental health day on Friday. I'm going to take one. But really my big win for me, which I've been struggling with for like the last year and a half, is being consistent with Shakeology. Because I always said, you guys you might feel this way, or you might hear people say like, I'm not a shake person. And so I wasn't in that routine. So I would do the workouts, I love my performance line. I have my portion fixed containers, and I would drink Shakeco. I'm like, yeah, it's good, but I just didn't make the time for it. And it's all about finding the right recipe. So this month, my challenge group and I are doing a 30 days to results challenge. So I said to myself, okay, I need to drink Shakeology every day. So I found this coconut almond milk that I like, because I don't like it as much with water if I don't have a blender, and I never have time to blend. I just don't. So I just rather shake it. So I found this milk that I like, and I've actually been drinking it since we started the challenge on the 9th. So I'm and I feel awesome, and actually I'm using the product that I'm buying. So so it helps me though, because it's if I'm not using it and I'm not getting results from that, I can't speak to it and I'm not comfortable. I can talk about Energize as much as I want, but Shake I never could. So now I'm nope, I know I like it. I just need to commit to it. So that's my win.
That's a
Because
great
Penny
win.
drinks it every day. So I'm okay, girl, if you're doing it in Netherlands,
yeah, I
can
don't know
do it.
how do you see the one day she's in the Netherlands. She took it with her, and she's I'm drinking this with strawberry on room temperature water, not anything. I was oh God.
So I'm a cafe latte fan, but I have all the flavors so that I could try them out. So that's my win.
Awesome. All right, who's next? Katie, you're going next.
I
I'm
wasn't
just going
prepared.
around in a circle.
Okay. Oh, see, I don't see the circle on my phone. Okay. Well, I got my mom to start doing the workouts. She's doing MS. We would always go for walks, but I'm in Chicago, so it's like really cold now, so we don't go for our evening walks. So I got her to start doing them, and she actually did workout 14 today.
Wow.
So that's my biggest, I would say. And then right now I have 4 potentials joining as of like yesterday and today. So it's just that they haven't closed yet. So
Have you sent the share cart thingy-mabobber or before that?
so right before that one, she told me today she gets paid on Friday. So she actually is thinking about doing coaching. And that would be a win because she knows a lot of people. And that has been, like, I've been pushing that with her, but I'm, like, not overly pushing it.
Don't push. Just share your excitement.
No. Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, that's I don't want to be, like, overbearing with it. So.
I mean, and tell her we're freaking awesome.
Yeah. I didn't bring wine today because I used wine yesterday because I almost killed a coworker and I needed it.
Because you almost what?
I almost killed a coworker.
Oh, okay. I saw you have.
So that's another one. I didn't kill her. I did not.
Oh my god, this is great.
Yes, that's my win. So exciting stuff.
All right, Felicia, what you got?
Abby's been potty trained for 2 weeks, so I am not wiping her butt.
That's awesome.
And, I think that's my biggest win right now. Oh, and Ellie's sleeping through the night.
Girlfriend.
That's huge.
And Abby's staying in her own bed. So I'm like 2 seconds away from actually getting sleep again for the first time in 4 years.
The trifecta, yay.
Mm-hmm. And we're not having any more babies.
Awesome. Everything's like coming together for you. You had like good doctor's appointments. Like,
yeah, I have a big struggle there, but not to share here. I'll tell you about it later.
That's okay, but at least you can get a wink of sleep.
Yeah, I will get sleep. I remission. My uterus ultrasound came back clear. So now we're going to do a bunch of hormone blood work to make sure, because I haven't lost any weight in a year. I literally weigh only 7 pounds lighter than right after I delivered Elizabeth.
No way.
Yeah. So there's something going on we need to figure out. But even with the, for those of you who don't know, I have a chronic illness and I was on high doses of a corticosteroid for 6.5 years. So.
Oh, that's a long time.
But yeah, so that's all really good. The girls are good. My health is good. My honey's good.
Your
and I
mother
can't
is
wait till
good.
Thanksgiving is over.
Yeah.
Oh, and Abby is switching schools. She's really excited about that. My 3-year-old will finally not be with 18-month-olds and will be in an age-appropriate program.
That's super important.
Yeah,
all right.
All the mom life things.
Hey, and you know what? That's fine. We're good. Yeah. We're going to support that. All right, Paula, what you got?
So I got my package on Tuesday. No, it would have been Monday. Monday? I don't know what day it is anymore.
I don't either. I thought you told me Tuesday, but
I know. I did a big grocery shop and meal prep and have actually followed. So I started watching the videos over the weekend.
She's doing TV Mindset, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've had Body on Demand for like, I don't know, 6 months, maybe longer. And I would start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. And so I'm glad that Emily reached out because I think it came down to my nutrition wasn't matching my exercise. And so this, I think, is the right way to start. So I'm really excited and I feel good, even if, I mean, it's been 3 days. So I feel like a bit of detoxing's going on and I just have more energy. So that's my win, is energy.
It's a big win.
Like,
That's awesome.
a lot of people complain when I'm talking to people. They're like, it's the energy. So that's
Yeah.
really good. Also, her meal prep is like Instagram worthy.
I wanted to mention that in your Secret Santa thing where you were talking about you want a bigger sense of community. I think we should really encourage people to follow one another on
Yeah, I was thinking about that because one of my things, she's sharing stuff. God.
Because
So,
she is the best.
I was told, and this is why I tagged Paula in the post earlier today, but that when you're on social media and you're having conversations with people in the challenge group, tag them on things. Like if Paula and I are talking about she's focusing on nutrition, I tagged her in one of my old recipes. Or if you're struggling with mom things, I tag you in a mom meme. And so it's allowing you to kind of continue to build that culture outside of just the group, and you're letting people know that you're thinking about them, and I am. But then I was like, I don't know some of these Instagram handles of people. So you do that. So the other thing I'm going to share it into our 2019 group, Katie, is the Secret Santa. I just haven't done it yet because I want to do it, but I'm also being like, you're probably not going to know some of these people, but it's going to be this kind of thing, and I don't think they'll care, right? I mean, she's down for it because she's like all things Harry Potter. Amber's in it. Paula, I don't know, unless your dude. I don't know if the dudes would want to do it, or is that weird? They can opt in or opt out. I don't really care.
Yeah.
As long as I wouldn't mind buying a gift for a guy, as long as he filled out the stupid wish list thing. Because
Sal's really into this. He is like loving it, so he might be interested.
All right, well then we'll do it. I'll share it tomorrow into the group. Okay, so my wins of the week. Well, I signed 5 coaches, so in like 2 weeks, which I don't think I've ever done in that many. And here's the thing: the beautiful thing is that they're like my people. Like they're not like and they're like they're. I don't know. I'm like super excited because all of these people, I'm like, these are all people I want to work with. They are all people I want to bring into the community, the culture. So that's exciting. I finally, you guys know, I got a freaking formal offer for a new job. But I can go back and negotiate and see if they'll give me more money. So
always ask for more money. I'm a manager, and people do not ask, and you should ask.
Well, they've rejected me for everything. They're not even offering me location.
They can always say no.
I know, so I have to ask.
Yeah.
And then I do have, what?
Where is it?
Not in Chicago.
Not in Chicago. Back in Indiana. It's in Bloomington. So, so it's closer.
So
back
what's Mike gonna do about his job then?
Well, there's a flight school down there maybe, or he can do corporate stuff, or maybe go to an airline. I don't know. But the beauty of it is he doesn't have to work right away, or really ever, if he had to. Because the cost of living in Indiana is significant.
Oh my God. Say no more.
Like, even just like the taxes on houses is like, so.
Oh
Anyway.
my Lord, yeah.
So that's my win. Those are my wins. So I haven't.
Big wins.
So as much as I'm like super pumped, you guys are gonna be my people, because if I do sign this deal, I start January 6th. So this means we're gonna come back from Thanksgiving, pack in 2.5 weeks, drive back to Indiana, celebrate Christmas with my family, and then start a new job.
Wow.
Busy.
Exciting.
Hooray! So that's where we're at. Okay.
You got this.
My point of this was to just talk about what?
I just wanted to say, did the thing I shared actually work?
I don't know. I should look at what you shared.
It basically, Edie, you were talking about, yeah, they're the same thing. They're the same thing. I saved the image as discount. I don't know if it actually worked. But
Pinterest?
Katie, we're talking about, yeah, they're the same thing, but one's just a JPEG. About like getting the person signed up as a coach. If people often ask, like, because there is that $15.95 fee for coaching, and they'll ask like, oh, because you'll say, oh, you'll get a discount on products, but then you want to tell them what the savings is. This graphic's helpful if they're drinking like Shakeology, like how much they'll spend.
I'm like looking for it.
Questions about that.
I have one. I'll do it. I'll put it in the team page. I have one too.
I don't know.
The Pinterest link is just taking me to Pinterest. It's not actually taking me.
Okay. It didn't let me share like a proper photo.
Thing.
Anyways, yeah, there's tons of stuff you can like Google on that, but
Cool.
And you know, as much as like you can make it as big or as little as you want. I mean, one of the things I kind of always talk about, and I mean, I talked to when Paula was signing up, is it's like, all right, there's a fee, right? You know, and you can go into as much detail as like you want to. I mean, sometimes if they want all the information, you can give it to them, but like it's their website, product information, tools, training. But then also, I always let them know that the out is like super like simple. It's like there's no penalty to quit if it's not the right fit for you. It's fine. It's a quick form you fill out, and you know, no harm, no foul, right? So it's not like they're signing this contract that's like committing them forever and ever and ever, and they have fees and that kind of stuff. So you know, it just lets them kind of be more flexible, and they can always sign up as a coach like in month 2 or 3 or whatever. So
yeah, I was like 2 weeks in, because I didn't sign up as a coach first.
I know.
And then it was like a week, and then that girl was like, I'm gonna join. And then she found out I was gonna be in it, and she's like, just kidding.
I know. Well, you should have just been like, what I should have been like is I'll sign her up under me and give you the commission for it. Like, whatever. It's fine. Here you are. You're still changing people's lives. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But again, it's like I posted it, like in my responses from those inviting, like you know, you don't
that
know.
girl,
like,
that made me so mad. I was like,
whatever. Like, of all people, I'm like, really? Like, okay.
I'm gonna fat shame. Okay.
Got it. Super.
Are you on Instagram?
Yes.
What's your handle?
At PKZOCH.
Maybe I need to. I haven't added her to our IG pod, mostly because I'm like, if people are like just dabbling, well, I just have to give people permission to always like leave whatever I'm doing, because I hate to add like people who, and then they're getting all of our text conversations, and then they don't actually want to be a part of it, and they're like annoyed at us talking. You know what I mean? But I was going to add her, and then I was like, oh, I should be. I was just going to kind of talk about culture in terms of like things. So if we want to move forward, I know you guys are always free to invite people to join my boot camps that I'm running. I might start delegating tasks so that I'm not posting all the time, because that's not my jam. Like, I can run boot camps, but like, and I do them because I have to, because I've had to for 5 years, but like in terms of like posting and being like inspirational and like switching things up, that's not my forte. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not going to claim that I'm an expert that way, but so I might be delegating those tasks, but you can always add people. And what I was listening to this training today is they have these big boot camps, like hundreds of people, but she has what she calls them Fit Fam Success Pods. So then let's say like you invite 10 people, you make a 10-person group, or like it's on a Facebook Messenger thread, so that you're checking in with those people every day. Do you know what I mean? So it's like an additional layer of like the one-on-one check-ins that you can provide to your people, but they still have this bigger group accountability. So I thought that was cool. And so if we want to move forward like into the 2020, run like bigger groups, it might make sense to make sure we're doing pods with the people that you guys are adding, like your own pod. If that makes sense. Katie. Kayla.
Yeah, it makes sense. I am really loving the challenge tracker app right now because it makes it really simple for me. Personally, when I'm on Facebook, I get really distracted and overwhelmed. Hi, see. Hey. And so the tracker makes it like very simple, and I can like see who's doing what really easily.
How many people do you have though?
I only have like 6 of us right now.
Because I feel like in our big group, my stuff gets buried. I'm not, why, like, people aren't engaging, and that's what's bothering me.
Oh, see,
like,
I see yours all the time.
Well, do you see it in, which group do you see it in?
I see it in the
big one?
The big one, yeah.
Well, I don't know, 'cause, like,
you're one of the few who take, you take the pictures. I think your pictures stand out.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You and
if it's
Felicia,
like,
I see them, and Jenny, I see the most.
So I just, because like barely anyone said anything about Abby's transformation. like she posted it, granted she posted it super late, and I was like, it's gonna get buried in everyone's morning posts. So like I reshared it, and like I think Julie was the only one that, or whoever, like 1 or 2 people, and I'm like, oh my god, there's like 20 people in here. She did a 100 workout program, and like, do you know what I mean?
I didn't even see it until you posted it.
Right. Well, I didn't think people were gonna see hers because she posted it so late at night. Like, and that once, so like if you're posting it that late at night, and then everyone who's sharing their workouts between like 5 and 6 a.m. is gonna like bury it,
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, so I tried to share it, but even then, like, it didn't get much. And so I don't know, like, and I don't know how the pinned post works. Like, if you guys see those, if that's a better thing.
The
I don't
top,
know.
it would be the top one then.
But when I do it on mine, these are like just has not why that's kind of important. But like when I have a pinned post, you're not gonna go see that. Literally, it doesn't show the post. It just says Emily Alberico pinned post, and then you have to click the view button.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. If I always have a pinned post, like you have to click on it to see it, and then if you don't click, then you don't see it.
If I have, like, I try to just be a challenger, and then if I have something that I want everyone to see, I'll do a video. So typically I'm only doing a picture, and then I'll do a video, and then I'll pin that, but I'll tag all my people. And that
I'm not tagging everyone.
But I don't, like I said, I only have 6 people.
One of the things I miss from Facebook to this is you can't really post things that aren't your workout. So I feel like some of the camaraderie of like this funny meme that is about we're struggling with food, or this you did 5,000 burpees in that last one and you want to post something that people can relate to and joke about. There's none of that as far as making the group more connected. There's none of that. It's just I did my workout, here's this.
Yeah.
You can do that.
You can just post an update video. You don't have to push. If you push the plus, that's where you're going to log it. If you don't do that and you just type it in where it says post an update, you can share anything, which is what I accidentally do.
You have to go to it's like the group. Really?
I don't think I have that. When I push the plus, it brings up workout, Shakeology, weight measurements, or progress photo.
Yeah, don't go to the plus. Go to the 3 people on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Of the plus.
Like
okay. I never even saw that was there.
Do you go there? Have you never been there?
No, I've been to that page, but I never noticed that there was a thing that I could post underneath.
So then at the top it says post the update video,
right.
And then it could be anything. Well, I don't know.
Ways to do it, but we can experiment.
I want to tweak, and I want to like. Hell yes.
We have 8 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay, culture. So I want to keep kind of building the culture up now that I have a lot more people, and I want it to be supportive and passionate and service oriented and a cheerleader. Like I want that to be our culture and the team page. So I want us to keep kind of figuring out how we can do that. And I want to keep it so that I want to focus on business, and I want to support people who are building their business, but I also want it to be a place where people are not necessarily building a business right now. Like I want it to be, do you know what I mean? Like I want to support both people. So I'm going to kind of work on that. So like maybe going back to doing like Zoom boot camp, like Zoom workouts together, or doing like monthly check-ins, or talking about our fitness goals here. Like I want even like these team calls here, like I want people that aren't working the business to come on and hang out with us and have fun, right? So like that's why I'm like, okay, if we can in the beginning talk about housekeeping, updates, wins, that kind of stuff, so fun. And then if at the end we do a little bit of training, they could always pop off if they're like, I gotta go, or I don't care about Emerald or whatever. But I want it to be inclusive for. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we could then we can also make our own push groups and make success pods, like Katie and Kayla and you and whoever else we did pull in from our new coach training who wants to go for Emerald. We can pull a pod together on like Messenger and pull that together, and then like encourage each other there. So just showing up. I'm gonna try to change. I think I'm gonna change our like recognition, which is at the top of the page, and do it like Ashley's, except kind of different. So I'm going to keep everything like where you can use an emoji for different things, but I'm going to be recognizing, I want to add things in like nutrition, like that's health and fitness related. So it's not just business, so it's health and fitness. Like I lost 5 pounds, or I rocked my nutrition this week, or I finished a personal development book, or things like that we can be celebrating for people, so that, if you're in the just kind of discount or still focusing on we can be celebrating that kind of stuff too. So I think that's what I'm going to do that for December, because I'm kind of already through this. So I don't know.
I have to go. My girls are melting down.
Okay, bye.
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 I didn't get a picture with Felicia. Wait, don't jump off yet.
I'll message it to you. Oh, wait.
Wait, no, don't. Wait.
Kayla posted one.
Oh, she took a picture already when I was talking?
Yeah, it's kind of ugly, but it's fine.
Well, there you go. I have that one. It's not bad.
I saw that. I was like, ooh.
Okay, you can go now.
I have one I'll message you too that you weren't talking.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So I just want I don't know. So I still like our theme or our mission of helping women make their health, their happiness, and their financial goals a priority. I think that's good, but I kind of want to dial that down a little bit and make sure that we're talking about service and giving, because Katie, we've been talking about that for a while in terms of how can we give, how do we go out of our way to give a value of people, because I think that's really important. So, and I want that to kind of still be in the foundation of our business. So, or foundation of what we do as a coach.
I really like your idea with the emoji board and expanding it. One thing I've been thinking about is the vital behaviors. I want to try to make sure I'm doing all of those. And I know, like you said, you want to work on recognition a little bit more. Could we add where we could add emojis every time we practice one of those? I could be just recognize someone and I could put an emoji, or PD, or I invited, could we do a separate board for the vital behaviors just for accountability? Because I can check them off on my sheet, but it'd be kind of cool to celebrate that.
Well, and I can schedule a poll where you check off what you've done, and I say, here are the 4 vital behaviors. What did you do? Did you work out? Did you drink your Shakeology? Perform Energize? Did you read a book? Did you recognize? Did you connect and invite? And then you can check out which ones you did, and I can post that every night at whatever, say 9:00, and then you'll have that. Then we can see who's checking off what. If you want to do that, it's not necessarily recognition, but it would be a thing.
Yeah, I'm saying I would like some accountability for those.
Okay, then we'll try the polls. I'll throw the poll up tonight, and we'll try it for now until Thanksgiving and see what would be like that.
See if it, try it. If it's weird, then we cannot do it.
Okay. Speaking of trainings, I know Kayla's all about sharing the things, but if we're talking about Instagram and we're talking about connecting to people, building relationships, networking, doing the inviting, the girl that I love, or who I recently found, who I got all this training, did the Beachbody Champions Power Hour yesterday.
Awesome.
And it's freaking amazing. And I took a page and a half of notes, and it's really, really good. Literally post, and it's so actionable. Post, engage, do this, cue your content. I don't know. So if you want training or help on that, that's a resource.
That one. Okay.
And then
that's in the Team Beachbody 411, or is that in the
Champions page?
Champion.
And the other thing was, I was on Ashley's call, which is before this one. So this is probably why if we do Wednesday night, we make Wednesday nights our permanent one, we probably have to be aware of what time we're going to be doing it, because I probably can't miss every one of her calls. But the person on her call, because she had a speaker, said and she heard this today, if you aren't recruiting and bringing in coaches, you don't have a network marketing business, you have a direct marketing business, because you're doing all the work in sales. Where if you have a network, that means you get the residual income, you're building a team, you're getting bonuses. I was like, that's really powerful. And she said that. She listened to a call earlier today and was like, I heard this today, I'm sharing it with you guys, and I thought that was really powerful. So, you can make direct, and that's fine. You can work on you can be direct, but if you want to harness the power, it's in the network and the team. And plus, I'm going to have 1.5 minutes. You know, she also talked about how you can either look at coaching as something that you have to do. It's a chore and you got to carve out time and it's a task and it's a lot of work. Or you can look at it as like this stronghold, the constant, like this pillar of your foundation, to where when life is crazy or your work is crazy, your family is crazy, your workouts, your, you know, eating healthy, your personal development is the core, is the foundation of who you are. And if it is, then you can surround yourself with this community and it can be really powerful. And I was like, oh my God, that's what I'm doing with all these people that are joining and like who we have now. So you can think about it like that. So that's all I got to share with you guys. Oh my God, you're gonna break and we're gonna hop off.
I think that's so true. Somebody asked me, how do you find time to work out when you're running ragged? I said, that's why I work out, because that fills me back up.
Right.
It's the only thing I can control when I'm running ragged, right?
Right. Yeah, it's hard to, you make time, but it's so freaking rewarding. Like the growth and the personal growth and the mindset and the development and the confidence that you get from like doing this stuff, like, is life changing. Not even just the business part, but like the health and fitness part of it. So, yay! I'm so excited you guys all jumped on.
Meet you guys.